What will happen when I die? This isn't a theological question.
No.
We are more focused on the financial aspect of this question. What happens to our dependents and our family, and how will they handle the financial gap created by us, in our absence? This is where life insurance policies come in, which brings us to another edition of the Chat Couch. Today we're looking at life insurance and financial literacy, and as usual, our sponsor is Larry L.
Yep.
The Sobolo you see on the screen, and all African dishes.
Yep.
That's your go-to place. Check it out. The number is under the screen. I have Adamsi on my far list.
Yeah, that's your man Adamsi here.
Yeah, and I get Nana or Ofuri Pabin one.
Exactly. Adansi Abuabu.
Yes. And we get our special guest in the building.
Terry
From Malawi.
You know how it is.
My brother,
you know how we do.
There's this thing on your shirt.
Yeah.
Can you please explain to us?
Oh wow, I didn't take a good look.
Yeah,
at it.
I'm representing, all the way from Malawi. As you can see, my hat, my shirt.
Right.
On my hat, what it says is Mulibwanji. Mulibwanji is a way of saying, it's a way of saying how are you in Malawian language. It's a chichewa.
Right.
And then on my shirt it says Takulandilani, means we welcome you. So at this moment, I just want to say Takulandilani on this show.
Welcome
this evening.
Welcome to the Chat
show.
Couch.
Wow.
The Chat
Powerful.
Wow.
Yeah,
nice
man.
one.
You see, per his introduction and also explaining the traditional meaning of whatever he's wearing,
Right.
Yeah.
it's very unique, But people should understand that we knew Terry for over 10 years. You understand?
Yeah, we've known Terry.
The first time, let's say, not the first time, but recently I visited Terry in his house and they brought us some kind of pepper. Terry came up with some traditional food. For the first time, I tasted Malarian cuisine and it's like, oh, Charlie, which kind of pepper is that? And I said, oh, Charlie, Ghana, we have the same thing, right? So it came to a point that, oh, what kind of like spice you guys have? I said, oh, shito. He said, how can I try that?
Right.
Unfortunately for me, I had no means to get shit up because I can't make it, right? So I directed Terry to Larry Hill's, right? Larry Hill's cuisine, right? And Charlie, open and go get one big bottle, at least someone I just introduced, go get small bottle and see how it goes, right?
He went for the big one.
He went for the big one. He's cool with it.
No, so I always tell Terry, you're supposed to be a Ghanaian or Nigerian because
he enjoys Ghanaian food.
That's our special guest for today.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
And I think you being an expert in what we're coming to discuss, I'll throw the first question to you.
Yeah,
bro, I want you to tell me about life. What is life insurance?
Life insurance. That question is pretty much it's pretty broad, but life insurance pretty much is having a backbone of something. So, for example, life insurance is some funds that you can have access to in case of if you have any tragedy. Let's say there's a death, there's a loss of your loved one in the family. There's a certain funds that is allocated to you guys to be able to sustain and support the family that are left behind, right? And that's not just about the loss. Could be any for, let's say, for example, there's any maybe disability or there's accident and you're not able to get back to work. There's that money that is accessible
to rely on
a backbone, something that you can always go back and say, okay, with this money I can be able to carry on with my family and my lifestyle won't be affected anyhow, even though I'm not going to work, right?
As your backup
backup plan.
But you see, one point that
actually
Baron, one point that I think I have to come in was, when you are gone, and so my life is, I have to be alive and enjoy that backup. Maybe say I go die, and some people will enjoy that backup on my absence. No.
Yeah, we'll get
it. So that one we'll argue on that. I have to be alive.
I'll throw the next question to Adamsi. And bro, I want you to educate us on, is there any types of life insurances?
Well, before I get into your question, I think like Terry said, if you say life insurance is just a part of financial literacy, right? So me, I will put it in a very broad way, right?
Okay.
So me, I will call it financial literacy. So basically, financial literacy is what? It's using, basically everything concerning financial, right? To kind of like set up, to secure your life whilst, whether you're dead or you're still alive.
Right.
You understand? So it's a very broad thing, right? So life insurance is, there are many types of it. You understand? We have critical illness, we have universal life insurance and all that. And then before I get more deeper is that I would like to advise our fellow Africans or diasporans who are out of Africa or who are here immigrants. It doesn't matter whether you are in Canada, you are in the US, Europe, everywhere, you need financial literacy. You understand? Because it's something we haven't been doing, to my knowledge, right? Because for instance, I'll use myself for an example. I didn't know what we called financial literacy or even life insurance or whatever. All I know, you come, you do your normal thing, work and all that. But when I decided somebody advised me to just get financial literacy, you understand? And that's why I got to understand that, it's very, very important as every human being on this earth to secure your life, just protecting your family, you understand? And by doing so, you are helping yourself and the family in case you are gone, or even when you're still alive, you understand? So there are certain things that I think that we have to take it very, very seriously in terms of, living abroad, because the system here is quite different from back home. So it's something that I think we should take a very important part of our life or our plans, whilst we live here, because no matter what, at the end of the day, you're going to die. And when you die, what are you leaving behind for the family? You understand? The family, it doesn't matter even if you have extended family or close family, you understand? So the types of insurance, I should say, is we have life insurance, which is, the broad one. And then we have critical illness. Critical illness is when you fall sick, like there are sickness like cancer, coronary diseases, we have strokes and all that. So this is a type of insurance which helps you even when you're working or in the course of life activities, you get serious injured at work, or when you get some kind of stroke, or you get some kind of cancer, and all those things. I think there are 6 type of illness that covers under the critical illness. And we also have the universal life insurance, which basically we have term 20, right? Term 20 it's a 20 years insurance, and then it's you have permanent term 20, and then we have yearly renewal. You understand? So this kind of insurance is okay. When you get a term 20, that means that at the end of the 20 years of your plan, you get to access whatever funds you have.
Who is an insurer and a policy holder?
A policy holder is the person who have the insurance, and then we have insurer.
Okay.
Insurer is let's say I'm the policy holder and I'm buying insurance on maybe my case.
Right.
So my case will be the insurer, but the beneficiary, and I'll be the policy holder. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah. So, and this type of insurance, we have insurance that comes with investment. You understand? We have term 20 with investment option, which at the end of your 20 years, right? At the end of your 20-year term, you get to access the fund. That's the investment part of it. And the main policy, what do you call it? The main policy is, let's say, worth $500,000.
Right.
So that's your 500,000. And this money will be available when you die. You understand? You can still access that 500,000, but at the moment you touch it, your policy is gone.
Available when you die.
Exactly.
Okay.
But you can still access
I
it
have
while
a-
you're still
After,
alive.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
the thing
yeah.
is, the moment you touch it,
Adam say, I will hold your thought on that. I
Yeah.
need to get to Nana Ofori.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
my question to Nana will be,
Yeah.
why do you think people abroad, like most people, don't have these policies, and why they're not interested in getting one?
No. Why should we even be interested? Because we came here to hustle.
right?
Okay.
And most of us, let me put myself in this very picture. You understand? We know the one. I don't want to die in this country.
Yeah.
Okay.
You understand? So my hustle must go back home. You understand? And life insurance, as you are saying, blah blah blah. That point that you ended, that money will be available when I die, bro. I never see ghost way they enjoy me. In my
You know
life,
what?
I have never seen.
You don't want to.
I have never
You
seen
don't
ghost.
want anybody to come and enjoy your money.
I've never seen ghost riding Rolls Royce Phantom on the road. Was at that time where the money will be. You were talking about $500,000.
Yeah. That's
For me-
normal. Like, we have.
Even alive, you didn't see that.
God bless you. For me, the kind of job and maybe how I'm exposed, right?
Yeah.
When I die, I'm talking about $2 million. So that $2 million, that person where he never sweat will enjoy $2 million. While I'm alive, I'm enjoying 100,000, 50,000. Let's put everything aside. We should understand that life is all about investment.
That's right.
You
That's
understand?
right.
Life is all about investment.
Yeah.
Putting all this pressure on this insurance is good. But where we are coming from as Africans, right? The problem we have is that there's no sincere, like we are not truthful. I have a guy who had an accident. He's a very nice person.
Some of us.
Let's say some. He's a very nice person. When I talk about nice person, it's not about the handsomeness or the beauty, but he does his things very professional, very accurate, right?
Right.
So this guy paid his insurance to his car, whatever. He got an accident. Close to 6 years now. The insurance people have never attended to him.
And this happened where?
Exactly. On Cape Coast Road.
Oh,
Like
in
Cape Coast
Ghana.
Accra in Ghana.
Okay.
You get what I mean?
Okay.
Right now in abroad, if we really want to make the issue we living in abroad, that's fine. But if you want to make it in general, because somebody listening to us in Kote, somebody listening to us in Kaswa
I think
might
life
also
insurance,
felt like
yeah.
also doing it. But
Everybody should have
good. But me, I felt like investing. Like my brother, Malarian brother here,
Income,
Terry.
yeah.
He has been going home recently. You understand? After he got married, he has been going home often than before. So it tells you that he might have started an investment in Africa that maybe on the blind side we do not know. You get what I mean? So that investment, can at the end of the day secure his retiring age. You know, better than you sitting home waiting for the bank alert that you get what I mean? Like your future was in that insurance company, making sure that when you die, or let's say when you get old, that insurance will give you that kind of stipends. I would say stipends because they will give you maybe 10,000 or 5,000 a month or whatever amount. But if it is an investment, you are the block holder.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sometimes even seeing your investment that I own this hotel, I own this restaurant, that is satisfaction of its own.
Okay.
You understand what I mean?
Derek, in 2 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, I appreciate that. But one thing that I always say is everyone needs to understand that one day we're going to die, right?
Yeah.
That we can't escape from death.
Right.
And we just don't know the timing, but everyone will die.
Right.
And one of the disheartening thing that has been happening lately, and not just, I don't want people to think like it's just, I'm going to talk about my community especially. There's been a lot of when funerals happen, there's a lot of GoFund page going on online on Facebook. I lost a loved one, we need funds for the funeral and all that stuff. And one thing that I find out is some of these people that have passed away, they're gone now. They've left family behind, right? They have left young kids. They have left they have left a lot of responsibility, behind. So now when you ask yourself, right? Because I honestly feel like if you can get an insurance on a vehicle, right? What more your own personal life, right? Is the vehicle. Your life is way more important than the car. So why not get life insurance? Because also life insurance is also part of building a generational wealth, not for yourself but for the family.
Right.
I honestly feel like if you don't have life insurance, you're being selfish, right? You're being selfish by leaving the responsibility for other people to take care of you, right? And that's not right. Because at the end of the day, right, even I'm not a pastor, but if you even look in the Bible says you have to leave inheritance for your kids, right? So getting that life insurance, it's smoothing, right, the transitioning of the family, the loss. Because I've seen sometimes where families are crying. They may not be crying because of you, but they're crying at the responsibility they've left behind.
Of course.
And that's a burden. You're leaving them with a burden. You're leaving them with a lot of debts, and that's not fair. And I also have to think, if you have kids, right? Kids are behind. They're still young. They're yet to go to colleges. They're yet to buy a car or anything. Who's going to take care of them? But on the other side, if you have life insurance, right, there's money accessible to the family to keep going. Right? Your kids will be well taken care of. And if your mom is looking up to you, they're well taken care of. And honestly, I also found it very disrespectful in a way that, let's say, for example, you lost a loved one, you are mourning, the family is they're facing tragedy, and then there's online, you're trending online of GoFund page, which is not a bad thing, but I don't want the GoFund thing to be a number one priority. Right? Get yourself life insurance. Everybody should know about your family business, what's happening. They're struggling. They don't have enough funds. Like, and there's this a meme of saying, the era back, like for example, back in the days in Africa, when someone passed away, sometimes we have this mentality that, my brother will take care of my kids. This will take care of. That era is over. We have to own it and take responsibility, of our action. And also the mentality of saying, why should I pay insurance? Brothers and sisters, let's be honest. How much is life insurance? I honestly, personally, I have life insurance, right?
I'll come back to you on it. But Nana, I'll get your reaction, but let me get to Adam for his.
Adam has no reaction. I have. Let me come first.
Okay.
But what he's coming, where is he's coming from? He lied back. You see, we Africans, we have been programmed that after we die, who is going to die? You see, the thing is, when I die, those people behind me. You see, once I'm alive. If you cannot sell,
hilarious, Nana.
You see, the thing is, we have this mentality that always the man will die before the woman. Who told you that?
It could
you
be
understand?
The other way.
We've also made the perception that we are carrying, right? It has made us lazy, especially when one successful figure. Let's say, let me use myself or maybe Adams for example, right? Adams come from the northern part of Ghana, Navrongo, for instance, right? In Navrongo is a city, right? But you are doing people's mindset for them. God bless you. Don't let him deceive you that he comes from Navrongo city. He may end up going to Navrongo village somewhere, right? The whole village, he might be the only person who has traveled outside that country. When his family realize that, they will stop working. Do you get what I mean? They become so lazy. Then all the pressure will become on my brother. You understand? We have to do to empower ourselves. One thing that Bill Gates is not somebody that I really admire.
You will say if you get the money, eat till you die.
Not like that. No, not like that. See Bill Gates, right? Bill Gates told his daughter and his son that, you know what? Don't expect, say, when I die, you have block of billions to inherit.
Really?
Work for yourself.
Which is,
you understand? Good. We Africans, we feel like, my uncle is a millionaire, so I'm not gonna work until he dies.
Right.
I'm gonna inherit so. So sometimes, sometimes you are not even sick. Yeah. You are nothing wrong with you, but the way they will package you to die early is too much. Let's say Terry go back to Malawi. Right. He goes with Escalade, whatever. Terry has started building mansions in Malawi, started his own business.
Right.
His own family people,
Oh, okay.
like, you know, his own family people will start to give him daddy goodbye sugar.
Of course.
You know, daddy goodbye salt.
People will hit you at the comment section.
They will
we'll come back to
They
this
will
topic.
kill you before you die.
I want Adam says last.
God bless you.
Okay, all right. So yeah, what Eric don't understand is that you are only focusing on life insurance.
Yeah.
But when we talk about financial literacy, is broad. Financial literacy is spending, saving, and investing. Good. It's all part of financial literacy. We are only focusing on just the life insurance aspect.
It's a must.
You understand?
To you, Adam say it's a must.
It's a must.
It's a must.
It's a must.
I
didn't
But
mention
the point I have a problem with, you guys are saying after you die.
No,
Like,
that's
Yeah, that one you disagree.
No.
Yeah, it's
that one you
valid.
for disagree?
No,
You
you
understand?
disagree.
I disagree.
No,
Yeah,
there's more. I think we need to get part 2 of
Yeah,
that.
part 2 is coming up.
we'll
Part
do
2 is
part
coming
two.
up.
We'll do part 2 of
There's
this.
more we need
Yeah.
to understand. We need to educate
Of course.
our fellow brothers and sisters.
course.
Right. I
Financial
think
literacy
we'll do a
is
part
very
2 of
important.
this.
Yeah.
Life
And,
insurance
very
is
important.
very, very important.
Come on,
As a life
after
insurance.
I think we're on the
I
same
die,
page.
no, come on that one.
Yeah.
We will explain more in the part 2.
It's been the Chat Couch. My name is Park with Sile Baron. See you guys on the flip side. Peace out.